Hi all, we're going to start an Entity Framework Core tutorial series, and this video is the first part of that series. And in this video we're going to look after the initial setup which is required to work on Entity Framework Core, and in this we're going to look about few of the NuGet packages that we will need for the further development. And apart from that, in this video series we will going to focus completely on the code first approach, how we can design the tables, how we can design the relationships and all. So let's start. Here are the three NuGet packages which we will going to need for the development point of view. And as you see, there are two types of commands are mentioned: CLI command, which we can execute from the command prompt of our operating system, and another one is the package manager console command, which we can execute from the console of our Visual Studio. Now the CLI commands I have mentioned because a few people used to work on Entity Framework Core with the Visual Studio Code onwards, so that's why they don't have the package manager console. And we have a third option also, which is the NuGet package manager, which is a part of Visual Studio, which is basically a GUI. So by the help of that we can do. So here are the commands I mentioned for CLI commands, and they are further followed by -v, and which is further followed by the version. So if we want any of the specific version, we need to specify, and if we will not going to specify, it will install the latest stable version of that specific NuGet package. Now these three packages, what are these three packages and why we need these three packages? The first package that you see is Microsoft.entityframework.core.sql server. This package is basically a SQL server provider, or I can say it acts as a connector or a bridge between the Entity Framework Core and our SQL server based database. We have similar types of provider for SQLite, Oracle and MySQL also. So it acts as basically a connector or a bridge, we can say. And the next package which we're going to talk about is this one, Microsoft.entityframework.core.design. It consists of all the design time logic for the Entity Framework Core. It consists of all the codes that will be going to use by different Entity Framework Core tools. Microsoft.entityframework.core.tools. This package is used to get the package manager console tools for Entity Framework. So whatever the commands or tools we are going to use with the help of this package manager, they will ultimately going to call the libraries or the compile time code, pre-created code, which is written inside this package, which is Microsoft.entityframework.core.design. This package Microsoft.entityframework.core.tools consists of all the tools and libraries which we going to need in context of scaffolded DB context class and scaffolded entity types, or to execute the migrations and to update the database. All the commands which we are going to use is because of the help of this specific NuGet package. So let's move on to the project site and have a look on the installation. So here I have already created a .NET Core based application, which is an MVC based application. So let me give you a simple overview that how I have created an application. So just have a look. I'll do that in a little bit fast forward. Here you can specify the application name and the path. Here I have selected the MVC based application. Authentication is selected as no authentication. Currently we are not going to use the web applications, so it's completely the choice of personal preference if we select these options or not, like HTTPS, enable razor time compilation, etc, etc. So on click of create, the application will going to be created. So here is our application. This is our solution. This is our project with a specific name. It is created. So I'm not currently going to proceed on that because I have already created with a proper naming convention and proper specific path. So let me exit with that and come on to the one which I have already created, that is Entity Framework Core Learning. Now we have the options to install the NuGet package manager. So here are the two options. One is the NuGet package manager console, where we can execute these commands which I have specified against the package manager console option. I will provide all these commands in the description. Apart from that, another option is here, that is manage NuGet packages for the entire solution. So it is basically a GUI which help us to install the NuGet packages. So let me unpin this console, and currently we have only single project. Otherwise it used to mention layer projects also within the solution if we have multiple layers. So it specifically asks us to on which layer which NuGet package we want to install. So currently in this we have only this NuGet packages installed, so currently we don't need that in discussion. So let me move ahead. Let me have a look. Entity framework core.sql server. So let's have a look. Core. So as you see, entity framework core I have searched currently. Here you have seen this is entity framework core.sql server, similar provider for SQLite, and for the providers of just see here, Oracle.entity framework core and MySQL.entity framework core. So for almost all the database providers we have this NuGet package available. So the SQL server, we will going to focus on the entity framework core version 5. So that's why I am going ahead with the latest stable version. So sorry, it's my mistake, I haven't seen here the projects option is already there. If we have multiple projects, we can select from here any specific or all, it's our choice. So let's install. Here it is specifying all the dependencies which it is going to install. So I'm currently clicking it OK and moving ahead. I'm here, it is asking for the license agreement acceptance. So we are finished with the first of the NuGet package. Let me move ahead with the another one. For this also I'm proceeding with the latest stable version. So let's move ahead with the third one. For this also I will move ahead with the latest stable version. So here we are done with the initial setup. In the next video we will move ahead further on the development side. So we can just here verify the packages in this way, what all packages are installed, and from here framework and packages section. So that's all for this video. We'll continue further in the next video in context of the entity framework core. Thank you so much.